Now we're bad at video games. I'm Braveheart and here with King Pick Bang. What's up, Mike? Oh my God! Ah! You did that. Something fell in front of me. Ah! Ha!
Can you guess what it is?
It's a rubber chicken.
It's so loud.
Yeah, they're
Sorry,
so loud. They're incredibly loud. They're very funny.
Pink fucking hates it.
Yeah.
Are we recording?
We are recording. We're bad at video games. You're just a delight.
Is this why I get called every once in a while?
I'll never tell. Hi everybody. We're bad at video games at Braveheart. That's Mike. We are. This is the first of. Well, it's the continuation of what we used to do for bad at video games. We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. So we're just gonna flat out record just traditional Let's Plays. So then we'll have these in between the streams. So one will promote the other. But we're gonna play. The focus for this is we're gonna play old school, like retro, like childhood games. And I think Mike, you probably agree with me that there aren't a whole lot of better childhood games than motherfucking Halo. Except for the yeah, that's one. One is yes, two is no. No, two is yes, one is no. Yes, yes.
Yeah, no, Halo is about as epic as it goes. For me in high school. Pre-high school would be Crash Bandicoot.
That, me too. We had that was our first game console, was a PlayStation. We had computer games because my dad was a computer engineer. So we grew up with StarCraft and Doom. Really Doom. And Duke Nukem. We'll get, so Stick and I, way back, we were playing Doom. We'll get back to that. It's going to be a little bit easier that, actually, you were on some of the episodes with Doom, I think, too, right? I had to point my camera at the screen to capture it.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do that now, but we'll get back into Doom at some point.
That was actually even fun to just watch while you and Matt were playing.
Matt wasn't playing. Matt was also just watching. I was the only one playing.
Oh, we were just commentary, and you were the one playing.
Yeah. That's how this works mostly, unless we do. So the plan is, one, you don't like, or you're sick of this first level of Halo. So.
Yeah, I don't even consider that. You're right. It is a level. Yeah, hi, Christy. My wife's home. Me and Andrew are recording an episode right now.
Hi, Christy.
Stinky and flies.
But yeah, but
later. I know. I'm episode. Yeah.
So there.
My wife says hi to everybody out there.
Hi, Christy.
Andrew says hi. Okay, back into the game. I don't even consider. Oh, nice. Here I'm gonna put ready.
Are you dying?
I mean,
a little bit every day, baby. Oh God.
Marching one step closer to that sweet, sweet death.
Sweet, sweet release of getting stepped on by the sweet lady Dimitrescu. Step on me, queen.
Oh God. The white flame of not Westeros. That one group and
yeah.
That.
First level of Halo. You probably played.
Yeah, you're right. It is the level. It is a level, but I don't. For me, it's not even a level. It's like an intro to the game where you're on the ship and it's going down, and I've done it so many fucking times, and because of my ADHD, every time I try to start the game over, I play that level.
Yeah.
And part of the next level, and then I'm like, I'm gonna do something else, and then I do it again and again. So. And Andrew was like, "Hey, let's do this." I was like, "I'm down. I just don't want
to skip the first level." So it kind of ended up being fortuitous that you can't play it anyways because your Halo Master Chief Collection has to update. So
yeah, it's almost there. It's been about 20 minutes, and we're at 9.7%.
There you go.
We're getting there.
No wonder Bill Gates' wife is divorcing him. Can't get a goddamn console to. Tell those thing for shit. But uh-oh.
Are you in it right now?
The party overlay is. So I just am now getting out of the little thing, the little guy.
What's the little thing?
The the cryogenic tube thing.
Oh God, you're like right at the beginning.
It's the opening.
Ugh. We get it. You're Master Chief. By the way, I don't know if you know this or you're going to do this, but my buddy Sean taught me that during this level, if right when you get the gun, you just start shooting the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
All of the people on the boat on that deck turn against you.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
I think you have to. It's like a rite of passage almost.
I hadn't done it. I was Master Chief. Why would I do that? I'm Master Chief. I wouldn't do that. But then I watched Sean do it, and then they were shooting at me because you know how it's weird, like you're the same character but you're not.
Yeah.
Plot hole.
Ooh.
Plot hole.
Plot hole. Yeah, especially the co-op. So that's what we'll do is. Oh, what's going on here? I'll play this first level and then.
I think I'll be ready by then. We're at 12%. It's going.
Yeah.
It's doing it.
There we go.
Oh my
so
God,
the party overlay. Party overlay. It shows when we're talking. It's directly over. It's supposed to be up in the corner, but because I'm on a wide screen, it's directly where it shows me the button to press for the tutorial, which I should remember. But then it's just like your little circle of your name is perfectly within the button, so it says press Mike to look.
Mark. Press
King Pang Pang.
King Pang Pang
to jump. Like, where's the King Pang Pang button?
King Pang Pang.
Bing bang bang.
Bing bang.
Okay, I'm getting the shield. The thing is spinning around. It's a level, but it's the tutorial, and like, yeah, I get that. I have that with Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, which is one of the best games ever made. And I think I've told you this. I always want to play it again. And I've played that first level probably 10 or 11 times, and I get through it, and then it's like, yeah, wait a minute, there's like 70 hours left of this game, and about 40 until I'm a full Jedi. Like, god dang it, I don't want to play this anymore.
No, that was your problem.
But it's great. I think I do want to play that at some point on this too.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, come up with good content. Andrew, what's your... This is actually a legit question. I just wanted to give it a funny intro. What is your #1 memory of like high school playing this game? Party, one friend with your little brother or something? Like, I have one that jumps into my mind. I'll tell mine after yours. But what is the thing that just popped right into your head? What room are you in? I know you're in California.
Yeah, good question. We had in high school, there was a party. I don't know if this is #1, but this is one that sticks out. We had a party. It was for someone's birthday, and it was at Fonte's house when his mom lived in. Because I went to high school with him. I played football with Fonte. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why we knew him. I brought him in. But we had a party at his mom's house, and there was a LAN party playing this, and I didn't really know anyone except for John and Fonte, whatever you call him. I don't know. I wasn't Lurch, yeah, his favorite nickname. And I was really bad at the game, but it was just like I'm glad I'm involved. But
I'm
there's
just
that.
happy to be here.
And then probably the best memory, honestly, is I forget. It might have been for a birthday. It might have just been for summer. Robbie, who lived next door, and then our friend Kyle, they came and we had like they spent the night at the house, and we moved the Xbox from my room into the living room with the big TV, and we just played the campaign until really late, and we got really far. We used to do that. We used to do that a good amount. We did that with Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man 2, the one that was for the movie. But we had to stop because then we got ahead. The movie hadn't come out yet. We were gonna go see it the next day, and then we're like, hold on, this might be a plot point in the movie. We should stop. This is a spoiler, I think. But yeah, it was just just random nights of just playing Halo, just way late into the night. Sleepovers. I imagine, is that probably similar to yours, or what about you?
Pretty similar, yeah. It was at a friend's house, and we were all like I remember beating it in my den of my family's house. I don't even remember who I was playing it with, or if I was alone.
Mm-hmm.
But the biggest memory for Halo, I have two, but the biggest memory for this game is
I thought of it better
my buddy
one, by the way,
Jason.
too.
Yeah,
Sorry, your friend
Jason Racine's house, just a high school friend. You don't know him at all. And he had a huge backyard with a pool.
Do you like him better? Is he bigger than me?
Yeah, he's a cool dude, but his eyes are kind of screwed up. I hope.
Oh, good.
I hope he somehow sees this
By some
I think
miracle.
It's a lazy eye or something.
Oh, okay.
He's actually he's legitimately a brewmaster now. He has a degree in brewing beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
he'd be
cool.
a good guy for the beer cast for us to pull on. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And we were really good friends back in the not best friends, but really good friends.
Just very close, yeah.
And no, I could not find the ground beef.
Where's the beef?
My wife is looking for the beef. So I was Jason Racine used to throw parties because his parents were cool, and he had a huge backyard, and we could be as loud as we wanted. Neighbors couldn't hear us, and it had a pool table and a pool and a guest house. So we put all the treats in the guest house, and we would all bring over tube TVs. And because back in the day, we didn't have these nice, no, not two TVs, but tube TVs.
Tube TVs. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
As in old heavy TVs.
The CRT
And-
TVs, yeah.
Yeah, whatever that means.
It means tube TV.
Yeah. And back then, there was no internet Halo, as Andrew remembers. So
Yeah, for the
only way
first
you could
one,
play
yeah.
with other people.
It was just like there was no
LAN.
there was no Xbox Live yet, because this was a launch game for the Xbox. I mean, it's
Yep.
probably for you and definitely for me. This game is the first Halo Combat Evolved is why I bought an Xbox.
Yep. 100%. And yeah, so we didn't have internet. Oh, I just came up with another memory that's awesome. But
Yeah, me too.
when they came up with LAN connectors, what happened? What's going on?
I got the pistol and now I'm shooting, and I have the Happy Birthday skull on. So when you shoot,
Oh God.
when you shoot them, it's yay, and their heads explode, and there it is. Here's the SMG, or the yeah, it's SMG, I think, right? Not battle rifle.
Yeah. Okay, I'll wrap the story up.
No, you're good. You're good.
We would okay. We would because no internet, but they came out with a hub for Xbox. I remember it had the X on it, and you would be able to connect Ethernet cables to it from your Xbox to all the other Xboxes, and we had all purchased like 25-foot Ethernet cables, and
Wow.
he would put out these folding tables, and we would line up the TVs in the backyard on the grass, and we would all sit there, not even in camping chairs, and like fucking plastic chairs, and 16 of us would play multiplayer Halo, and
That's
just
awesome.
fucking love it, and just the first internet troll ever. No, the first internet troll or LAN troll was my buddy Ryan O'Fallon, who to this day might be one of the funniest people ever. he was so good at making anybody playing against him so mad.
Oh
Even if you
man.
killed him, he would just say something. I'm trying to remember exactly the voice. It was this like, it was that classic like, "Hi." It was that kind of,
The
"Oh hi, I'm Lee," and he had a fake name, and he'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna kill me, okay?" And he would talk your head off, and you would be so mad at this. I would piss my pants laughing, but other people would get so mad at him because he was trolling them. And yeah, we would just hang out and we'd play all night. And when you would, at a certain point, people would get bored, and we would unhook up one of the Xboxes and put Dance Dance Revolution on that one.
yeah, that's
So
funny.
if you needed a break and you needed to move around, get the blood flowing, you'd switch out and go do some DDR, and then jump back in.
That's so awesome.
Dude, that's Halo. That's like the definition of this game back in the day, was hanging out with your buddies, bringing a TV to your friend's house,
Yeah.
and
Or
playing Halo.
so we were lucky at Robbie's house. They had and ours actually in the front room when we would do it. We had a big enough TV where that was okay. We didn't like
Yeah.
really need to bring two, but yeah, that's what we did. So the memory of at Fonte's house was exactly that. There was multiple TVs with a LAN. That may have been Halo
Yeah.
2, by the way. Which my other memory, the one that popped up, was when Halo 2 first came out, and it came out like Christmas, like we got it for Christmas, and we were playing it on New Year's Eve just in my room. And it was me and Robbie doing co-op campaign of Halo 2 and just being amazed. And there's a moment where by the time Halo 2 came out, they had gotten some more famous people to be like extras. Most of them were nerdy people. One of them was Brian Posehn, who's one of our favorite comedians, and we didn't know that while we were playing. And randomly, one of the you get into a dropship or something, and one of the other grunts, voiced by Brian Posehn, just out of nowhere goes, "Hold on to your potatoes!" And we just lost it until midnight. Kept saying that, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. Okay, so there's something weird with the settings. It won't let me. It has like modern aiming, which basically means it kind of helps lock on. I don't like it, even though it is technically helping. I don't need help with the first Halo. I'm not good, but I'm technically bad. But I'm not a baby.
Not a baby.
I'm a bebe bwebwe. I'm not a bwebwe. But yeah, I haven't gotten any grenades yet. I think I'm about to. I think this is the part where we get the grenades.
Oh, yay!
Yay! You could hear that.
Not yet. I just knew. Just know.
Still no grenades. And there's something where then I tried to change the settings and it says like, this is not applied to all the games. You need to go back. I'm like, what setting? Tell me which setting to change and I'll change it. They're not all set. I'm like, come on, man. You gotta help me out here. But yeah, man, Halo was. It's such an important part of like our contemporary, like our modern gaming sensibilities. I think because it really changed sort of everything. I mean, all the all the control schemes for shooters they had to adjust and change because people were so used to Halo, where I think they even started. People would just change whatever the default button layouts were to match Halo.
Yep.
Call of Duty then kind of sort of stepped in, but they had a little bit different, like with like grenades and I'm going backwards, and melee. But because I forgot, I don't know if it was. I guess was it the original layout was the right bump. No, they didn't have bumpers when the first Halo came out. I don't know. Going through the ship. Covenant landing on the landing above. Probably pretty close. Running in circles, which isn't helping me go any faster. But did you? So probably I would assume it's probably close to like what I did, just because I think most people did. Did you get the Xbox like immediately when it came out, or was it after hearing people talk? You don't remember?
Now all I can tell you is I know I got it for Hanukkah because I'm a Jew.
Yeah.
And the way Hanukkah works, for those out there who don't know, how the fuck do I turn my GoPro off? Christy, do you know how to turn the GoPro off? I've been holding it for fucking 20. That's why it's beeping so much. Look. Hold.
Is there a setting that you didn't finish pressing? Maybe. Sometimes that happens. Like you have to select something. Well, maybe, I don't know.
That's mode.
Mode. Yeah, turn mode to off. Duh. It needs to be in off mode.
Oh, that's the power button. Got it. Yeah, with the little dash in it. I'm smart. We're bad at video games, and I'm bad at everything.
Reading.
Thank you, baby. I love you too. Ah, my wife says I'm good in the bed.
There's no evidence of
Sleeping
that.
as I manifest destiny across the bed last night. She was moving around. I was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "I'm trying to gain space," and I realized I was in the middle of the bed.
That's funny. Well,
what? I try to cuddle, aka take up more space.
I love you.
I love you, baby. So us Jews, look at that, segue back.
No
Us
way.
Jews, on Hanukkah, we have 8 days and we get 8 gifts. And everybody goes, "You get 8 gifts, you fucking spoiled."
Well,
I
they
was like,
usually
no,
like,
you don't get it. Most of the gifts are school supplies.
it's a back to school holiday. Oh. What? What?
Coming back, and I'm back. Sorry, my controller turned off. I don't think it's dying. I think it just turned off.
I didn't. I didn't know I could do that. You can switch in between just by the select button. I can switch from modern, the remake to the classic. Oh, I'm playing classic.
Yeah, fuck yeah, go classic, man. Go old school. OG. So you get 8 days, and that year I remember I knew I was getting an Xbox because I wanted one, and my dad like told me I was getting an Xbox.
Yeah.
And I got this from my dad too. My sarcastic evilness. My dad would put everything in different size boxes, so you would not know which one was the Xbox, right?
Yeah.
And he would also weigh the boxes, sometimes with like a brick.
Oh.
You're fucking pure evil, man. Yuckin'. And I remember on night 1, I was like holding the boxes and trying to figure it out, and he's kind of laughing. And I opened the one I'm pretty sure has the Xbox in it, and it's Halo. It's the game.
Just
right?
the game, though.
And I'm like, fuck yeah, it's the Halo game. And I immediately realized I can't play the game.
Right.
And I just kind of look at him, and I swear my dad's on the floor just losing it.
Oh,
And
that's funny.
my dad's not a softie parent. He's a big softie, but he knows how to like teach you a little lesson, and just about life. Like he's not trying to teach me a lesson or
Yeah.
anything. But he wasn't one of those parents that was like, "Oh, I feel your pain. That one's the Xbox. You can open 2 tonight." He was like,
Yeah, now you gotta
"Sorry,
wait
bro.
now."
Try again. Yeah, try again tomorrow night." And I had to wait 24 hours before I could try to find the Xbox. And I don't even remember if I got it the next night. I just vividly remember that first night opening Halo and not being able to play it.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So
It's a classic dad move.
oh, it's such a good move. I became such a gift asshole in my teenage years because I would give people gifts, and I had learned from him and other people that you could like put the gift inside a box and wrap it duct tape and then wrapping paper, and
You don't-
inside another box.
You don't have to be honest with your gift giving.
Yeah. But I was a jerk. I would put layer upon layer of expensive duct tape, which my dad was mad about, around every single box.
You wasted
So when
my
somebody
duct
got
tape.
a gift. You wasted my duct tape. And yeah, I remember people being like legitimately mad at me because they would have to spend 25 minutes trying to open, you know. And eventually, the funny thing is, you get to a box that's like perfectly wrapped with wrapping paper, and you think that's the last one.
Yeah.
And it isn't.
It's not. Yeah.
Like, yep, gift giving.
Hooray!
35%.
35. The gift of 35%.
Yep. Christy, you can play Overwatch?
Ooh, that's a fun game.
Hanging out on the. What are you doing?
If we can.
Oh, okay, cool. I was for the show. I was like, oh, my wife's gonna go play Overwatch because she's amazing. She does play Overwatch.
She
a
does.
lot.
She's played that most
No,
of the time.
she's just
I've
hungry.
known her.
She's
Yeah.
tired and hungry. She worked her ass off today.
Yeah. Yeah,
But I'm
she
a good
does.
husband because I made her breakfast, and I did laundry, and I did something else. I did something else, but I also hung up your work clothes. Even the blue shirts. You want those hung up too, right? Yeah, I did it. Mike do it. Mike do good. Mike do
Like
good.
you're good.
Mike get blowjob late. I mean, I wouldn't say that on that.
You said it earlier. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
Video games. I'm also bad at comedy.
Yeah. Let's see. Where are we going here? I don't know. Yeah, I guess I should stick with the. All right. Oh, these are.
COVID goals. I have to do stand-up comedy when those open back up.
Yeah, that was fun. That one class we took.
Yeah, and I think it would be a lot of fun. I think I would be good at it if I got not nervous up there.
Well, yeah, but that's something you can work on, and a lot of that comes with, because it is. I mean, it's you can sort of lean back more so than me. I mean, I have it too, but not to the extent that you do. But you can lean on your like live performance experience a little bit more. That doesn't really make it
Well, you know
that much better.
No, it's weird because people say like, oh, you're kind of, you're not saying it, but other people would be like, oh, I'm sure you're great at it and don't get nervous because you perform so much.
No,
and
but
you realize
you
when
probably
you're
have
doing
more.
comedy-
You probably have more skills to deal with it, sort of. But keep going.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, it's actually almost more terrifying for me because it's not the thing I've practiced my entire life, and this is a weird sentence, but it makes sense, I think. I can't hide behind my instinct.
Yep. No, that
know what I
totally
mean?
makes sense. That totally makes
there's
sense.
no thing to just hide behind. It's just microphone, voice, go.
And it's, oh yeah, I like what Mike Birbiglia says is, for stand-up more so than music or really anything, it's the reason we like stand-up comedians is we like their personality. So it's like, no, it's not the jokes. We don't like you. You know, your personality.
Aw.
It's like, yeah, yep. I mean, that's scary because to really be good at stand-up, well, I don't know if that's 100% true, but the stand-up comedians that I typically like are the ones who really let you in and can be vulnerable, and
Yeah, me too.
that is hard to do, especially when we haven't done it for
Yeah.
10 years. It takes 7 years, 10 years to get good at something.
Yeah. You
It
gotta
was
work
fun.
at it.
I think I'm with you that I would like to do that, but
Yeah.
I don't know if
Maybe we'll do it in LA when I'm out there.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
I haven't even had time to think about material or anything. I have some
Let's
stuff
fuck
that
it.
I've sort of
Let's wing it.
had.
Let's go up there and just go for it.
No, that's so
Hi,
much more
everybody.
terrifying.
How's your coffee lattes over there? 3 people not paying attention to me in the entire coffee shop.
All right. I mean, that's kind of what
Right.
what I want to do with this show is that this is not stand up, but it's we can be funny and we can be ourselves. Okay, we finished. We are landing on Halo, So I think we're just about ready for you.
Great, 41.3%.
Perfectamundo.
Is there anything I can do to make it go? Like, I'm not. Christy's now watching TV on her computer, but before that, there was like no other downloading or internet usage going on. Like,
No, because it just takes a while for it to.
fuck,
That's just
what is
sort
it?
of it.
Redoing the entire goddamn game?
It might be. I mean, we haven't played this in months.
Yeah.
Do you not
Longer
have
than that for me,
automatic?
man.
Do you not have automatic updates ready?
Update? I don't think so. I'm gonna turn that on.
See, that's why mine loaded right up because I have automatic updates. But speaking of updates and automatic, this has nothing to do with this. This is going to be the end of the first episode of our return to the regular Let's Play Bad at Video Games. When we come back, Mike will hopefully be able to. Mike will join us, and we'll play some co-op, and we'll keep playing Halo. But I'm Braveheart. I'm Bad at Video Games.
Wait. Before we go, you got to admit, this is the best I've ever played at Halo, right?
This is true. 0 deaths. 0 deaths.
0 deaths.
But also,
Perfect record.
Same with me. Like, if you die on the first level, it's because you're probably a child.
Yeah. Okay, now to your outro. My bad.
No, that was it. I'm Braveheart. You can follow us on check back here. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and then we stream Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. Everything's here on the Smart One Productions YouTube. It's one-stop shop. We're also doing. We have another beer cast coming up at the end of this month. I think. What do we say? The 22nd of May, Saturday, is the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So check that out, and then follow us on the socials. Yeah. 3-part harmony. Yeah, all the links are below.